Hello students, welcome back to the class. So the last class we have discussed about Balwantaraya Mehta community. So Balwantaraya Mehta community was mainly formed in 1957. So even though the government of India have set up many type of program, but they are unable to get success, and that's why they have implemented a committee, and the committee have submitted 3-tier Panchayat Raj system. Okay, so in the last class we have discussed completely about Balwantaraya Mehta community. In this class we will study about Ashok Mehta committee, and in this class we will study about L.M. Singhvi committee. So we will discuss about that point. Now Ashok Mehta committee, which was mainly formed in 1977, and L.M. Singhvi committee has formed in 1986. So these two committees are mainly formed because they wanted to know whether the Balwantaraya Mehta committee, which was recommended 3-tier system, Panchayat Raj system, whether that is running successfully or not, and that's why these other committees were implemented. Now I'll go forward here. Now Ashok Mehta committee. So Janata government under the period of Morarji Desai. Students, we already know that Morarji Desai, the importance is, he is the first Prime Minister of non-Congress Prime Minister who was appointed. Okay, so when Janata government came to power, 1977, Janata party came to power in 1977 to 1980. 3 years they have ruled the country. Under the period of Morarji Desai, he have set up Ashok Mehta committee to review the functioning of Panchayat Raj system. So he have conducted the Janata government under the Morarji Desai have appointed Ashok Mehta committee, which consists of nearly 13 members to review the functioning of Panchayat Raj system, whether the Panchayat Raj system is successful functioning or not. Okay, how far we can able to make it successful. So for that, Janata government have appointed one more committee, which is called as Ashok Mehta committee, because this committee was led by Ashok Mehta, and that's why this committee was called as Ashok Mehta committee. This Ashok Mehta committee consists of nearly 13 members. Okay, I'll go forward. This committee, what they have suggested, see, the suggestion which was made by this committee for strengthening, this committee has made various suggestions. Ashok Mehta committee has made various suggestions for implementing the Panchayat Raj institutions. So what are the suggestions, just you see? Okay, they have made various suggestions for the strengthening and improvement of Panchayat Raj institutions. So 1978, okay, this committee was formed in 1977. Ashok Mehta committee was formed in 1977, and this committee have suggested in 1978 132 suggestions. They have made totally 132 suggestions they have made. So this committee has made totally 132 suggestions for the improvement of Panchayat Raj institution. How far we can able to improve that. So what the committee have suggested is, first, this committee have suggested that the 3-tier Panchayat Raj system should be replaced with 2-tier Panchayat Raj institutions. So what are the 3-tier Panchayat Raj systems? We have already know. 3-tier means Jilla Parishad, which is at district level, Panchayat Samiti, okay, which is at intermediate level, and Gram Panchayat, which is at village level. It is at intermediate level. It is at district level. Okay, this is the 3-tier system. Jilla Parishad, which is at district level, Panchayat Samiti, which was set up at intermediate level, and Gram Panchayat at village level. So Ashok Mehta committee, what they have recommended, the 3-tier Panchayat system should be replaced with 2-tier Panchayat Raj system. So whatever the 3-tier Panchayat Raj system is there, that should be replaced with the 2-tier Panchayat Raj system. What are the 2 tiers means? One is Jilla Parishad. Jilla Parishad should be appointed at district level, and Mandal Parishad should be appointed at village level, and some group of people should be the head of Mandal Parishad. So when district level Jilla Parishad is appointing, that should be appointed at district level, and okay, one person should be appointed from the district, so he should be the head of Jilla Parishad. And Mandal level, who are the members of Mandal level? Mandal level members should be the member of village, and some group of Mandal level, and some group of Mandal peoples, and some group of village. They were the member of Mandal Parishad. So this is one part. So they are not they are excluding Mandal Parishad. So they does not want Panchayat Samiti, okay, and does not want Gram Panchayat. So this community have submitted that they should be Zilla Parishad. So at intermediate level they submitted Mandal Parishad should be there. Okay, Mandal Parishad should be appointed, but this Panchayat Samiti and Gram Panchayat should not be appointed. So this Ashok Mehta committee have suggested 2 tier Panchayat Raj institution. One should be at district level Zilla Parishad and one Mandal Parishad should be appointed. Who should be the member of Mandal Parishad? The member of Mandal Parishad should be the member of village bodies, village head, and some group of people should be the member of Mandal Parishad. Next I'll go forward. Zilla Parishad. Now second point, if we are talking about Zilla Parishad, this is an executive body. Okay, executive means whatever the planning which are done, they will execute the plan. Okay, they will execute the plan. So this is an executive body. Planning must be done in the district level. So proper planning should be done, and that planning should be executed at district level. The head of the Zilla Parishad is, the main function of Zilla Parishad is whenever they are making any planning activities for development, that development activities or the development program should be executed properly for getting fruitful result in district level. And next point is, this committee have suggested that seats should be reserved. Some seats should be reserved for SC caste and ST caste based upon the population. Seats should be reserved. So overall 1/3 of the seats should be reserved. Okay, for SC and ST, most of the seats should be reserved at district level. Okay, scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. SC and ST comes under the scheduled caste and one is called as scheduled tribes. So Ashok Mehta committee have suggested that for weaker section of the people, these are the weaker section of the people, SC and ST are the weaker section of the people, for them to improve the conditions and to upliftment, reservations are provided in various level for SC and ST. In turns, in elections for the local level and elections for Zilla Parishad also, some seats should be reserved for SC and ST according to the population. Seats should be reserved. So these are the 3 points which are mainly suggested by Ashok Mehta committee. Ashok Mehta committee was formed in 1977. Ashok Mehta committee have made, this committee was mainly formed to strengthening how we can able to strengthen the Panchayat Raj institutions effectively. So to study about the main strengthening and effectiveness of Panchayat Raj institution, Ashok Mehta committee have made following suggestion, 130 points. Their suggestions were nearly 132 suggestions they have made. So first, this committee have suggested that 3-tier Panchayat Raj institution should replace with 2-tier Panchayat Raj institution. Second thing, in 3-tier Panchayat Raj institution which was suggested by Balwant Rai Mehta committee, what are there? At Zilla Parishad which is at district level, Panchayat Samiti which is at intermediate level, and Gram Panchayat which is at village level. But now this Ashok Mehta committee have suggested that not 3-tier Panchayat Raj institution but 2-tier Panchayat Raj institutions should be set up. What are there? Zilla Parishad, as it is Zilla Parishad should be at district level, and Mandal Parishad should be appointed in place of Panchayat Samiti and Gram Panchayat. Mandal Parishad should be appointed and they should made intermediate level. So who the member of district, important district officers are the member of Zilla Parishad, and the village head and some group of members were the head of Mandal Parishad. Now Zilla Parishad, when you are talking, the Zilla Parishad is the head and they should execute the bodies whenever they are making plan. So planning must be executed properly in district level, so that is under the control of Zilla Parishad. And this committee has suggested that Ashok Mehta committee have made following suggestion, that seats when they are reserved, the reserved seats should be reserved for SC and ST according to the population. Seats should be reserved for both SC and ST caste. So this is one point. Next come to the point LM Singhvi committee. LM Singhvi committee have made the following suggestion. So 1986, during the period, Rajiv Gandhi wanted to revitalizations. He wanted to revitalize the Panchayat Raj institutions. He wanted to expand the Panchayat Raj institution, and that's why Rajiv Gandhi government, when they came to power in 1986, the Rajiv Gandhi government have appointed one more commission to strengthen the functioning of Panchayat Raj institution, and that committee was LM Singhvi committee. See children, Janata committee and Rajiv during this is the first party which was defeated the Congress party, Janata party. So this party was quite different. They have appointed one committee. But 1977, when they have appointed committee, just after nine years, again one more committee was appointed by Rajiv Gandhi. So Rajiv Gandhi government have appointed one more commission because he wanted to strengthen the functioning of Panchayat Raj institution. So under the leadership of LM Singhvi committee, so this committee was established. Okay, LM Singhvi committee have made some following recommendation. What they have made a recommendation is, LM Singhvi committee have made recommendation that Panchayat Raj institution, Panchayat Raj should be recognized, Panchayat Raj should be protected, and Panchayat Raj should be preserved. So this Panchayat Raj institution should be protected, preserved, and the Panchayat Raj institution should be recognized. Okay, Panchayat Raj institution should be recognized, it should be protected, and we have to protect it, preserve it. And whenever the elections which are conducted at Panchayat bodies, okay, in Panchayat level when the elections are conducted, Gram Panchayat when the elections are conducted, Panchayat Samiti when the elections are conducted, elections should be conducted regularly. Okay, every 5 years the elections which are conducted, so elections should be conducted regularly for every 5 years, and elections must be conducted freely the elections must be conducted. Children's, one point, whenever elections are conducted, who will maintain all the, who will organize all the elections things is Consolidated Funds of India. The Consolidated Funds of India, through that Consolidated Funds of India they will get different type of funds, and through that funds only elections will be conducted. Elections are mainly conducted by government, and that's why it was written free election, fair election. What is called fair election? Rightly the election should be conducted. So whenever the elections are being conducted, that should be conducted freely, fair. Free in the sense, constitution have written that when to conduct the elections. Okay, in that constitution most of the elections, how the amount for elections, who is giving the amount of election is from Consolidated Funds of India. Consolidated Funds of India, elections will be conducted. Through that funds only elections will be conducted, and that's why that is free and fair. So LM Singhvi committee have made suggestion. First one, what suggestion they have made? Panchayat Raj system should be preserved, Panchayat Raj system should be recognized, and Panchayat Raj system should be protected. And elections when it is conducted, elections should be conducted at regular basis, free and fair. Elections must be conducted. Okay, that is at Panchayat level. Next one, LM Singhvi committee have made a recommendation, and this recommendation were accepted by Indian government. LM Singhvi committee have made a recommendation 1986 when they have made. So after few years they have made some recommendation, and this was accepted by PV Narasimha Rao government. PV Narasimha Rao government came to the power in 1991. During this period of 1991, PV Narasimha Rao came to the power, and he have accepted the recommendation which was given by LM Singhvi committee. What are the recommendation? The recommendation was Panchayat Raj system should be recognized, protected, and it should be preserved. First one. Second thing, what? Whenever the elections which are conducted in Panchayat institution, that should be conducted free, fair, and regular elections should be conducted. So later the PV Narasimha Rao accepted and made some following amendment. 73rd and 74th amendment were made in 1991. Okay, so after accepting the recommendation which was proposed by LM Singhvi committee, so during that time the Congress government, which was led by PV Narasimha Rao, when he came to power, he accepted that recommendation and he made some following changes, and the changes which was made according to 73rd and 74th amendment in 1991 constitution, they made some following changes in the Panchayat Raj institutions. So this is the point. So what we have discussed about Balwant Rai Mehta committee during the last class. Now we have discussed about Ashok Mehta committee and LM Singhvi committee we have discussed. What we have discussed here? Here we have discussed that Janata government under the leadership of Morarji Desai have given the responsibility of 13 members committee to suggest strengthening of Panchayat Raj institution. So they conducted a committee which is called Ashok Mehta committee was conducted. Ashok Mehta committee consists of nearly 13 members. This committee have suggested various suggestions for strengthening the Panchayat Raj institution. This committee, Ashok Mehta committee, have given the report in 1978, and following suggestion they have made, 132 suggestion they have made. First suggestion is the 3-tier Panchayat Raj system should be replaced with 2-tier, in which Jilla Parishad should be set up as usual as district level. Mandal Parishad should be replaced. So Panchayat Samiti and Gram Panchayat should be replaced with Mandal Parishad, that should be appointed at village, that should be appointed at village as well as Mandal level. Who will be the member of Mandal Parishad is the member of village, and the member of some group of Mandal peoples are the member of Mandal Parishad. Then we have discussed about Jilla Parishad. Jilla Parishad is an executive body. Whenever the Jilla Parishad is making any plan, so they should be executed properly in the district level. They are the head, and whatever the seats are reserved, the seats should be reserved for the SC and ST caste. Most of the seats should be reserved in panchayat level elections. Whatever the seats are there, district level, whatever mandal level seats are there, that should be reserved for even SC and ST, because there are the weaker section of the people. Okay. Later 1986, one more committee was suggested, LM Singhvi committee. So this committee was suggested by Rajiv Gandhi. He also wanted to revitalizations of Panchayat Raj institution. So this committee have made suggestion that Panchayat Raj system should be recognized, preserved and protected, and elections which are conducted in Panchayat Raj should be free and fair, and regular elections should be conducted. Okay. Whatever the suggestion which was did by the LM Singhvi committee was accepted by the PV Narasimha Rao government in 1991, and they made some changes regarding LM Singhvi committee. What are the changes they wanted? And it was changes according to 73rd and 74th amendment in 1991. Following changes were made. So children, this is the point we have discussed about Ashok Mehta committee and LM Singhvi committee. In the next topic we will discuss about next new topic will come in the next class, children. Thank you very much.